Peter had 20 more stickers than John at first. John then lost 169 stickers in a game. So Peter now had 4 times as many stickers as John. How many did he have? How many did John have at first? Okay, so for this question, they started off with giving us this information, which is a comparison statement between P and J. Okay, 20 more than John at first. So what you can do for this is you can go to draw models. Go on to draw your model for this question. Okay, so later on then we will see how to show the change, how to show the after. All right, so I'll start off with drawing Peter, 20 more than John. All right, so when you see this question, right, don't be worried about the 4 times first because the 4 times happens later. Okay, so draw your models by following the instruction as, from your first sentence, second sentence, then going on to your third sentence. Okay, so just follow accordingly the flow of the question. So John have 20 more at first. So this is the difference of 20. If you would like to cut over here to show the 20 also can. You can go on to use dotted lines to extend and cut this. It's fine. Okay. Now, so if you read on, we are going to show John losing 169 stickers. Now, if John loses 169 stickers, that means I need to do something with John's model. Okay, so how to show losing 169? So if you lose means you need to cut off and shade it away, right? Because he lost, so it becomes shorter. Okay, so I cut somewhere like that. So 169 should be pretty big. So shade this off, and this is your 169 that you are shading off. Now, and finally, now Peter has 4 times as much as John. So if we know Peter has 4 times as much as John, means that now Peter should have 4 units. And for John, he has 1 unit. Okay, so this is based on the understanding of this. Peter is 4 times means 4U. John, of course, will be 1U. Now, so now we need to go and identify where is the new 4 units for Peter. So Peter, luckily he didn't lose anything. Okay, neither did he receive any more stickers. Okay, so whatever Peter model in the end is basically the whole of the white color here, the whole unshaded model here. So this whole thing, now this whole thing will be treated as 4 units, but if you can't easily cut it into 4 equal parts because of this extra 20 or because of whatever reasons, okay, you can just simply label this whole stretch as 4 units. You do not need to go and cut equally to 4 parts because, okay, because of this extra 20, and also because if you cut this into 4 units, right, then you need to make sure that for John, 1 unit will be the same 1 unit as Peter's 1 unit. Okay, which is a bit difficult to proportion because when you first shade 169, you wouldn't know how big to shade of 169 either. Okay, so just labeling for you is sufficient. And what about John? So John in the end must be 1 unit. So in the end means what? Is it the whole thing or is it just the unshaded part? Okay, so remember he already take away 169. So John in the end, just this portion, the white color portion, will be the 1 unit value. So simply label 4U and 1U like this is good enough. You don't have to cut and proportion it. Okay, so once we have this, now we are going to start looking at the values, 169 and 20. So we are going to use that to solve the question. So if you look at the units, notice that the difference between the units, because this part is 1 unit. Okay, so this is 1U means this portion here is 1U. Now notice that from here, all the way till the end here, this will be a value of 3 units because 4U minus 1U, right? The difference between these 2 units is your 3 units. And can we work out the value of 3 units? Definitely. Okay, so to work out 3 units, looking at the values here, I have 169 here. I have a 20 here. So 169 stickers and 20 is just, they are just parts of the 3 units, right? So to find 3 units, simply 169 plus 20. And there will be 189. Next step, of course, always work out the value of 1 unit first. So simply 189 divided by 3. Okay, so once you have 1 unit is 63, you might want to write it back down onto the model. We see here 1 unit is for John's in the end. So this is a value of 63. Now, don't stop there. Read the question. Every time you found 1 unit, reread the final question. They ask us to find John at first. Now, where is John at first? So if we look at John's model at first, remember at first is this whole thing. Okay, so this whole thing will be his at first, including the shaded part. So if you look at first means 63 with the 169. So you have to add back the 169. Okay, add back the stickers that he lost. So John at first will be 63 plus 169. And that would be the answer.